Good morning, everyone. I think you need a little bit of a clean. Hold on, come there. Good job I brushed my teeth. That's better. Hi, I've given you a little bit of a clean now and you are looking much more clean. Welcome back to the vlogs. I'm literally just picking up my camera now and you are not going to believe the sounds that are coming from my house. We have silence. Apart from a pheasant, we have silence. Good timing. We have silence in the house today because, other than Porter, okay, so animals don't count, but we have silence in the house today because there are no workmen here today. Ah, it's weird, to be honest. Matt, our carpenter, finished yesterday and we were like, when will I see you again? But we will actually see him again very shortly. He should be back to change some hinges that we need to change on our kitchen, but there's no one here today because we are pretty much finished. We are now mainly just awaiting furniture and the styling of the team, which happens on Monday. We are going to get our house back for as long as humanly possible. Lauren has asked me when I want to kickstart phase 2, and I've honestly said, like, I need to put this off probably until like early next year, because even though it's never ever going to be as disruptive as it has been this time, because we were doing the main living space, I need to save some pennies, okay? I need to save some goddamn pennies. Because it's still a big amount of space. We've still got the downstairs to do, the guest bedrooms, and to finish off up here as well. And Ali obviously wants a new dressing room and blah, 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 blah. So that is where we're at. So the next sort of bits that I will show you from the house will hopefully be the majority finished. So that's very exciting. I'll show you my dress today. I am wearing one of the pieces from the H&M Wildflower collection. This was from a PR package, so I'll pop that in the description box. I still haven't opened my order because these are fulfilling me so much. So I can't remember what I ordered, but I popped this one on today because it's long sleeve, so it just gives me a little bit more coverage. Unfortunately, as predicted, this collection has sold out at the moment, but I think it will be back because this is hands down probably the best thing, aside from when H&M and I did a campaign together. This is the best thing that they've done, I would probably say. These are just so beautiful, so elegant, and so in line with like me that I'm in love. It's so beautiful and it's so beautifully made. Like really, really beautiful quality. So I bought a few dresses from the collection and also got some from PR as well. And I literally just basically sent everything over. I was like, guys, I want it all. My dressing room is a bit of a mess at the moment. Like I said, we have next collections and then I have new in pieces from other things. I haven't even had a chance to sort all of this out. I have to, like, honestly, it's absolutely ridiculous. I haven't even got into these packages yet. This is the time of year where things go like a bit nuts, and it is feeling like it's a bit nuts. So I haven't even tried to tidy my dressing room at the moment for you because it's busy. Okay, it's busy. So yeah, today I basically have the house to myself at this very moment in time, and I have not had the house to myself for 13 weeks. It's all so quiet. It is all so quiet in the house, except for a little puppy dog who's wagging his tail and crying for his mummy. Hello. Oh, hello. I'm coming in. Mama's coming. Mama's coming. We've got the pheasants on the lawn. However, the lawn is looking really quite lovely at the moment. Ali's been working so hard in the garden and he's really sort of working to improve this area, and oh my goodness, I've just had the most wonderful thought. Our friends Sam and Alex came over yesterday for a posh Nando's in the garden, and our birthday present was a magnolia tree, and we actually thought that we had one in the garden and it wasn't a magnolia tree, sadly, but they got us one. And I honestly think that if we were to plant it in that back corner nearish to the wall and let it grow, and then we can pop a really beautiful little bench underneath it or something, I just think it will make a nice focal point. But we do have the guys coming to work on our beds really soon actually. What is the date? How many weeks is it until they come? Because Carrie just sent me the most beautiful pictures of her garden that's been worked on by her boyfriend, and her garden was all like very established, and it got me very excited. So they are coming on May the 4th. May the 4th be with you. Oh wow, that's literally less than 2 weeks. Oh wow. I'm so excited by this, guys, because I'm gonna be picking their brains and wanting to learn so much about what they're doing and the plants that they're putting in, but also to finally have beds that we feel work really well. There's lots, in fact, I'm gonna tell you some of the plants that are going in, because the guys that are doing it, they go into so much depth that I just think this is completely fascinating for me. But there's lots of hydrangea Annabelles, which I'm extremely excited about. But I've wanted to have loads of hydrangeas in my garden. You would have seen I've bought so many, and I'm gonna have to find places for those, but they need to be in the right place, basically. They're all white, which is perfect. So at the front of the house, where we have the big Buxus balls, we're going to have Rosa Winchester Cathedral ×4. It's gonna look so wonderful. There's going to be Nepeta Walker Low, which can drop over the raised bed and soften it. Salvia Caradonna to add some vibrant purple against the white roses. Acamilla Mollis and Geranium Roseanne. So that's going to make up kind of the front of our beds with our Buxus balls. The 2 sleeper tiers are going to have Nepeta Walker's Low, Geranium Roseanne, Erigeron Carvinskianus, and then Stipa Tenuissima, wait, this is Convolvulva. I just can't. I just can't. There's too many V's, too many U's. I can't do this. But lots of really beautiful things. And we've got Hydrangea Annabelle, anemones, hostas, which Ali will be really happy about. So there's lots of really beautiful things going in, and just to have our little botanical garden coming to life in the way that we want for the next few seasons, although the garden and woodland has sprouted so much. But I wanted to get into some parcels with you that I have had sat in my hallway for such a long time, because I've wanted to get into them, because I just went on this, like, it was almost like a shopping spree, I guess, of things that I needed for around the house. Just little things, and I found such an amazing selection of things on Amazon, and just kept making order after order after order of really beautiful things. Do you know things like gift cards that you should always have like a stack of, so that should it be someone's birthday, or should you need to say thank you to someone, you've always got little gift cards and just beautiful little cards that you can add your own little messages to in bulk, so that you've always got them. And so I did orders of things like that, just really beautiful things. So I'm finally gonna open these boxes with you like I promised that I would, and show you these just beautiful little luxuries that I found on Amazon. Really, yeah. Anyway, let me get my boxes. I have just finished up eating some shortbread, and I've also booked myself a private puppy training class this evening, because there's just a few things that I want to make sure that I'm like doing right with Porter. And one of the things that he is doing, he's quite excessively barking when people are coming to the door, and also when he can hear me talking in the house but I'm not in the same room as him. My voice for some reason sends him wild. I wish that worked on my husband. It's something that we've both noticed, and Ali, bless him, sometimes comes home and I'm like, I can't vlog because he just barks all the time. So I just thought, you know what? Now we're allowed to have the private classes obviously outside, I'm gonna have him here, because one of the biggest learnings that I've taken from myself recently, I'm very self-aware, is that I now know why I wasn't particularly good at school, and that's because I just should have had a tutor. I should have had someone that was tutoring me one-on-one, because I thrive off of person-to-person like praise in that way, and my mind wanders so much when like people generally just talk. So I reckon if I could go back to school, I'd try my best to just have a tutor. Anyway, weird pointless things that I say in my videos, but anywho, this arrived this morning and I actually unboxed it because I didn't know it was from Amazon. But these are just, again, these silly little things that I wanted, so that I've got them in stock, but them to always be very much like my style. And I saw these beautiful blank cards available on Amazon that had beautiful illustrations of different plants. So these are chives, and really beautiful. Oh wow, they've got little vegetable ones as well. We've got parsnips, we've got parsley and parsnips on there. How beautiful. I just thought these little things, they're always good to have in your drawer when you want to write a little card. Like my neighbours always do so much for us. You can hear him now. He's literally, he can see me. And I'm gonna have to let him in here because otherwise he won't stop barking. I'm glad that I've booked it now. All right, all right. In he come. In he come, little puppy dog. You know you can get through there now. Come sit with your mummy. I'm probably doing the worst thing by letting him in here, but just for now, I'm obviously gonna have a plan of action by the evening. Puppy dog, you can get in here. Porty, come. He's figured out he can get through. Straight into my lap. Anyway, whilst he's cleaning himself on my lap, I just thought these are really lovely to have because, you know, when someone does something lovely for you and you just want to like write them a little card, but also like if you've got some cake or some biscotti lying around and you just want to write them a little card, take them over something that you made, that's what these are for. I did that with my neighbour Julie the other day and she actually asked me for my biscotti recipe, which was, it was the one that Ali didn't love so much, but she preferred it because she actually liked the little zestiness to it. So anyway, I'm digressing. These just arrived. It's a double sort of sided one, just really beautiful. These ones took a little bit longer to come though. I think they're from overseas somewhere. Oh goodness. Oh, this isn't something that I ordered. This is a birthday gift from Maria Kane, Our Irish Country Cottage. Oh wow, happy birthday Lydia. I have this book myself and find it's a great one to follow. I hope it helps in some small way. Have a lovely day, love Maria. Oh my word, I must have missed the fact that it said a PO box address on it or something like that, I'm not sure. So this is the Alan Buckingham allotment month by month. Grow your own fruit and vegetables and know what to do and when. I've got a couple of books like this and do you know what, I keep them stacked on my sofa at night when we're settling in here and they are brilliant, absolutely brilliant. So thank you so much Maria, that's so wonderful and such a lovely birthday gift that I was not expecting to open within this little Amazon section, but I just saw the Amazon box and picked it up, so I'm gonna have to message you now actually and say thank you. Hi Maria, I just wanted to send you a little voice note just to say thank you so much for my birthday book. Wasn't expecting it at all, so thank you so much. It's gonna be so useful and it's just really lovely that you thought of me, so thank you. Right, we digress on that one. Do not chew mummy's skirt. I'm gonna need to get you one of your bully sticks, aren't you? In this box, actually no, we've got a little bit of clothing haul stuff to go through because I actually purchased some Amazon bits and pieces for In the Garden. You would have seen the coat that I ordered as well, and I know that so many of you went and ordered it as well, but I wanted to try a few of their base layers because I live in my Intimissimi ones and look at him. Time to go back in the kitchen I think and let mummy get on with work because otherwise you're going to spoil her haul, even though everyone probably loves seeing you more than they love seeing me. Yes, I know. Let's ruin all of mummy's makeup. Right, anyway, as I was saying, I wear my gilets and like base layers all the time. And so I thought that it would be really handy to have a few more. And I saw these and I thought I'd try them out on Amazon. This is from Futura London. Can't remember if I went for the cashmere or if I didn't. No, this is just 50% acrylic, 50% cotton. So a bit of cotton in there, but just something that goes really nicely under my gilets and under my shuffles to keep me warm on days when it's not that warm. So I bought one. I'm a sucker for buying in bulk and I wanted to buy one just to be sure, and that feels lovely and soft, nice and fitted so that it keeps you warm. Because I think the trick is having something that's close to your skin, that's a really warm fabric, and then having something that's slightly bigger to keep the heat in. Obviously we're nearly in summer anyway, so it doesn't matter. I got some socks, just some long socks that I thought were quite cute. Another thing I wanted to get was some quite thin socks, but I think these aren't going to be right because they're not thin enough really. I wanted more sort of like, not quite tights, but pop socky kind of things, just because I wear a lot of boots and getting my foot in and out of them can be really hard, so I need something quite thin and soft to just slide in. But these will still be useful for my dog walking boots and things like that, so I will hang on to them. And I just generally needed to get some socks because it's not fair that I keep stealing Ali's. But anywho, good little test drive of those. And what is in here? Okay, so these are some kind of, these are actually really good. I needed some more like sports underwear. I used to get these from Primark, and obviously Primark has been closed for a very, very long time, and who knows if it'll be coming back, but they do kind of like it's not seam free, but it's like that seamless gym material, and it's so hard to find it elsewhere. So I thought I'd try these in some like different colors. This is Booty. And actually they seem really good. And that was a pack of 2 in a nude shade, just for comfort, again, under leggings and things like that. And I got size XS, so I got 2 nude and then I got 2 black as well. Practical, nothing beautiful, not my usual Intimissimi lingerie. This is just for gardening, and they feel really good. Then, clothing wise, I wanted to get some crop tops that were comfortable as well, especially for this time of year, like this. I'll take the cups out, but just some little t-shirt crops. So I got them in black, white, and nude. Easy, seam-free underwear that is just easy to throw on and comfortable was basically what I was searching for, just to wear whilst I'm gardening. I don't want to be wearing my lovely silk underwear, so I got 2 packs of those. I did buy the black socks, so I didn't just buy white. This is great because these I will use for running. When it's cold in the morning, I don't like my ankles being out, so I tuck my leggings into my socks to keep my ankles warm. So we've got the black versions, and these will be really handy and practical. Practical is going to be the word of the video. Right, this is actually quite a heavy one. So this was where it all started. It was these beautiful napkins. So these are from the Royal Horticultural Society in collaboration with Caspari, and these are some napkins which I just thought were absolutely beautiful. So these are agapanthus flowers on there, which again, lovely and cute. And then these ones I just couldn't resist. These are blue hydrangeas and purple hydrangeas and kind of like a lilac-y one as well. And I just thought little napkins to pop out, they would be so adorable. Mr. Millen Gordon is going to be very happy with me for purchasing these. So these are 2 3-packs of USB data cables in 3 different lengths. So I think he'll be very happy. Ali, come hither. I got us both a pack of USB cables.
Very long ones.
One 1 meter, one 2 meter, and one 3 meter.
Well done. That is very good.
Don't say I don't treat you. Next up, in here were 2 other fleeces that I ordered for myself because I just live in them. These are like cheapy ones, but these are slightly thicker than the other one that I got. The other one that I had arrived broken, so I sent that one back and I got this one. This is the Jack Pike of England fleece in dark olive, and I got 2 of these to stop me from stealing all of Mr. Millen Gordon's ones, because that's my favourite thing to do. But these are just practical, and I keep them in the boot room so that if I'm out in the garden and I get cold, I can just grab one of these and shove it on and be a little bit warmer in the garden, which is wonderful and practical. I also topped up my slate name tag collection because I basically just needed some more for what I've been planting, basically, because I was like planting things and didn't have any more slate name tags. I've got a great little pen. In fact, I need to order another one because I think it's almost finished. But I've got a great little pen that is like a chalk pen, but it doesn't rub off when it's outside, because I was finding a lot of the things that they were giving you to type on these things weren't very good. So we've got little slate name tags. I got 15 of those, which are going to be very useful. I plan on doing even more planting this week. Oh, this was another set of napkins. These are slightly bigger, and these were Fleur de Mariage in white. I just loved all of these. I thought all of the little florals on them were so beautiful. And then these are the slate name tags, but the ones that I stick in the ground, because I use different ones. Got a big old pack of those to use when labelling my little Sprout babies. And these are all things that you can just quickly, like, what I do is I just add things to my cart during the week, and then I check out when I know that I'm like, I've got everything that I need and I need them delivered by a certain date or whatever. So that works really well. What is this? Oh, perhaps this is for Mr. Millen Gordon. I don't think this is for me. I think this is man filling up petrol device Ujimmy flip. Technical term there. And then in here, Oh, crumbs. I ordered some more of my wildflower seeds. So these are the Woodland Shade wildflowers, Woodland Shade mixed nature in a box. I bought 4 of these just to scatter them around my greenhouse to basically make it exceptionally beautiful. I think it's always good to have these in stock because they're just easy to scatter and get a real effective look. And this was the type of thing that Bunny Guinness said to me. She was like, if you don't know what to do with your beds, buy a box like this and just scatter it. And if you phase do it, so if you do it once and then a month or so later do it again, you'll continuously get more flowers. So I thought that that was a good idea. But all in all, I got some really practical but lovely little bits as well. And one of the other things that I'm waiting to come that arrives tomorrow, I've actually got a few bits that aren't in here, but one of them is Porter's collar. I don't know if you've seen his collar, but he doesn't have one of those tags, which I find a little bit annoying because they like make a constant jingling sound. And so I can imagine that that's quite annoying for the dog. Instead, it's got a plaque and you just order it on Amazon. I'll pop a picture of it on screen, but you order it on Amazon and you give them the details that you want on the plaque and they pop them on there. So I thought that was handy. And then I've also found some really beautiful pressed flower paper on Amazon and it arrives tomorrow, so I'll probably put in a little insert here on screen of the paper because I wanted it for my little stamp. And I just love pressed flower paper. I think it's beautiful, just writing little notes on those things as well. So anyway, I'm going to tidy all of this away. I'm so happy to finally have all of these boxes out of my hallway as well because they were just making it look a little bit messy. I'd love to have a little place where I could just store everything, but in our hallway is where that is at the moment. So recycling and getting things to the greenhouse and filed away is my next port of call. I have been looking everywhere for you. I feel like I always spend half of my life looking for something. It's either my phone, which I've combated by wearing an Apple Watch. If it's not that, I'm looking for my camera. I've just been walking around the house going, in my best Iranian accent, I cannot find my camera. Where is my camera? I love the way that Iranians say camera. I've not really done much today. I've been sat in front of my laptop just working on what we're all working on at the moment in the office, and all will be revealed, I believe it's in the next video, if my memory serves me correctly, which it probably doesn't because I'm old now, but yes, it should all be in the next video. So we're all working on that remotely at the moment because Wednesdays no one's here. I'm just literally seeing something come together before my eyes and it's very, very exciting. So that's mainly been my day. And then I did take delivery of my new cake stand. I wanted this cake stand for a while and I saw it on Unkuku and it was always sold out. So I set a reminder on my phone. I don't do that enough. Not set a reminder, but I put my email address in. I don't do that enough because that is a really good way of getting your hands on the things that you want. I just never think to do it. And then on this time I was like, do you know what? I'm gonna do it. And I did it and it came through. The only thing is the cake stand was delivered broken. So I think that Ali said that he's just gonna glue it for me. Because I don't know whether it's just me that's like this, but it's just a bit of a faff sending things back, especially when you're like, oh, I really want it. So I think he's just gonna fix it for me. So that's not too, it was like in 2 parts. Luckily it's just the wooden bit and not the glass bit. Porter, would you mind? Oh, he goes wild when I wear this cardigan. Whether it's the black one or the cream one, he just wants to mount it. I'm not about that life. I also wanted to show you something that made me laugh because I know that people think that it's me in our relationship that is like quite neurotic and extra. But Ali walked in today and he was like, look, I got these cleaning cloths for the house and I got them in white. Because you know how cleaning cloths are like green or yellow or blue and not like the good kind of green either. He got these lovely white ones. He got like a multi-pack of microfiber cloths. He also got a slightly grey colour, but I prefer the white. I just feel like they look nice and neutral. But I just love that my husband is on the same wavelength as me. What I don't love is a little puppy dog pulling at my clothing at a certain time of the day. My puppy class ended up being cancelled. I used the wrong link and get off my cardigan. So I ended up speaking to my friend, my internet friend, who owns the website I Love Dachshunds. And she's been helping me with loads of tips. Maybe I need to ask Alison about how to stop little sausage puppies from trying to hump their mummy's leg. Naughty little puppy dog. No, no, good boy. I love it when you respond. to my commands. You are very intelligent. Very intelligent. Have you told everyone on the internet how you learnt to lay down this week? This was something that we discovered that Dachshunds, they find the command lay down quite difficult because they are essentially already down with their little tiny legs. So laying down is not easy. But we learnt, didn't we? You know how to lay down now with your little sausage paws. You're doing amazing. You are doing amazing. Yes. Show the internet how handsome you are. This is the beautiful cake stand that I was just telling you about. I don't think it's been fixed yet. Has it been fixed? No, it's not been fixed. I loved it obviously because it was wood, and it just brings an element of wood to the kitchen that I very much enjoy. And I'm a sucker for a cake stand, and I just loved it. Bless you! So yes, hopefully my very handy husband, who does all of the DIY around in the house, will fix that for me. And soon you will see a beautiful selection of either biscottis or cakes in here. One cake I really want to learn to make is the cakes that Carrie made me for my birthday, because they were beautiful. Weren't they, sausage? Off of my very lovely dress, please. This is what you chew. Good boy.
Voulez-vous coucher avec? Voulez-vous coucher avec? Come on second story. Voulez-vous coucher avec? Voulez-vous coucher avec? Voulez-vous coucher avec? Voulez-vous coucher avec?
Oh, I thought she was going to do it then. So if you haven't worked it out, Ali's trying to get Lumi to finish the words of a song that he's been singing this evening randomly. First it was Christmas songs, and now he's singing French. She said enough. Exit stage right. Speak to my manager. One thing I can tell you is you look very, very handsome in that pinny. And I am being deadly serious. I don't know what it is, but you look very, very sexy in that. I like you in a pinny. He's got his paw up. He doesn't know what toys to grab. This is my first time propping you up in the new bathroom. I definitely need to get a little bit more height now because we've lowered the little, what's it called, boxing in. I'm absolutely shattered. No reason, I'm just tired. So I'm gonna get myself into bed early this evening. And I thought, well, can you see why this particular box caught my eye? I know the light's shining on it now, but it's basically almost the same color. This is the new fresh creme ancien. Is it ancien? Is it? Yeah, I think it's creme ancien. The white truffle overnight mask. And basically this is said to be a restorative facial treatment mask and is made with precious white truffle and considered to be one of the world's rarest variety that grows wild in the remotest forests of Alba, Italy, to strengthen and nurture delicate, fragile skin whilst you sleep. So I'm gonna smooth a generous layer onto my face and neck and leave on overnight. Use 2 to 3 nights per week in place of a moisturizer. Avoid eye and mouth area. This sounds right up my street and comes very beautifully presented. I think Fresh is one of those brands that just looks as beautiful as all of the products that they sell. But I have never ever tried this particular product. I'm guessing it's the newest launch. Beautiful, beautiful packaging. Smells really nice and delicate, like it's not overly scented, but it does feel very rich. I've gone with a generous amount. I've already got some like flawless skin water from Laura Mercier and a little bit of oil on my face, but for my moisturizer, we are going in with something very deep and very intensive. Do you know what? That's a really nice smell to be able to go to sleep with because it's not too much. Like if something smells too strong, I'm like, oh, can I sleep with that one? I don't know. But I just feel like I need something really nourishing. My skin's in a really good place at the moment. So I'm just thinking nourishing and intensive, so I shall update you in the morning, and I'll link this in the description box down below. This is a Harrods exclusive, which is very exciting because I'm hoping now that we are getting a Harrods here in Milton Keynes that we will get all of the benefits of the Harrods exclusives that we get there. So fingers crossed, but I do love a Harrods exclusive, especially when they are as beautiful as this. So as I said, I will link this in the description box down below, and I'm going to continue massaging this into my face because it feels wonderful. I'll see you guys.